Good evening. I'm Mr. LaFavor, Assistant Principal. Welcome to the Wareham Middle School's 26th Annual Promotion Ceremony. I would like to welcome Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Kimberly Shaverhood, Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Andrea Schwam, District Administration, members of school committee, staff, and of course, parents and families. If you could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and stay standing for the National Anthem. At this time, I would like to welcome Maggie DePasquale and Kim Gosling to the podium for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. If I could now welcome Morgan Gifford to the podium for the National Anthem, please.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night, and our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. If I could ask everyone to please be seated. I'd like to welcome Middle School Principal Dr. Pete Stedman.
Good evening. I would like to acknowledge and thank many important people in the audience tonight. Dr. Kimberly Shaverhood, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Andrea Schwam, Assistant Superintendent, school committee members, Wareham Middle School faculty and staff, parents, grandparents, relatives, and friends who have supported the 8th grade class in their journey. It is nice to be back in the auditorium where the middle school faculty soundly defeated the high school faculty in the annual PTA basketball game for the second year in a row. One thing you should know about this 8th grade class is that they have energy. Just try and stand before them in the lunchroom on a typical day in the middle school. I'm happy to report, however, that this class has been able to harness their energy for the common good. When we, in the audience, were in middle school many, many years ago, those in authority claimed that we must focus on 3 R's: reading, writing, and arithmetic. Well, as we all well know, with the advance of technology and MCAS and STEAM and the Common Core, the 3 R's have changed. The focus now is on rigor, relevance, and relationships. I'm here to tell you this evening that this 8th grade class has met the challenge and surpassed expectations in regards to these new 3 R's. When speaking of rigor, no other 8th grade class in the history of Wareham has ever taken more assessments in math, ELA, and science. This year, for the first time, all students in grade 8 had to take benchmark assessments in mathematics every 2 weeks. Their data was tracked, analyzed, and used by their teachers to inform their instruction. These 8th graders also participated in 3 separate writing days, and they also took MCAS in math, science, with new standards, and ELA. Members of this class participated in Project Lead the Way and other STEAM design lessons. Some members of this class, 45 to be precise, were also members of the dual enrollment at the high school. This is one of the largest numbers of students ever to participate in this program. They took their courses, all of them, at the honors level. I can honestly say that our academic expectations for what an 8th grader must know, understand, and do far surpasses what was expected of us when we were their age. In regards to relevance, our 8th graders were involved in projects that clearly demonstrated that they understood that they were part of the larger Wareham and world community. Some of their community projects included creating Annie's kindness blankets with Ms. Thatcher and Ms. Dever to help comfort people in their darkest times. Working with Ms. Bliss to create awareness campaigns surrounding the teenage mental health crisis and environmental activism. The leaders of the Gay Straight Alliance, for the first time in Wareham Middle School history, held a day of silence in the school to support those students around the world who are not allowed to express themselves fully. They participated in Viking Time projects like the turkey baskets that helped put a holiday meal together for Wareham families who were struggling to put food on the table. These 8th graders understood that their efforts impacted the larger world. And of course, when you're talking about this class, you can't help but talk about athletics. We had 8th graders playing high school soccer, basketball, softball, and baseball. And we all know that the girls' tennis team does not make it to the state tournament without the 8th graders. That's right, give them a big round of applause. Finally, and maybe most importantly, this 8th grade class understands the importance of relationships. I was struck at the high school graduation how many middle school teachers were asked back to Spillane Field to hand out individual diplomas to the recent graduates. Many Viking graduates understood the amazing support that was provided them by teachers in the middle school. Tonight you'll hear 8th grade students approaching their teachers, educators with whom they have developed a deep bond, and they will thank them for their support. Miss Dever, as one of her last assignments in class, asked the students to write a graduation speech. As I read through the graduation speeches, there is a common theme. As I read the names of the students, you know what to do. Brianna Behringer said, "I would like to thank all of the teachers who helped get us to this point. Without them, this day or even the entire year wouldn't be possible." Nevaeh Coons said, "I'm going to miss every single one of my teachers and all the work they have put into my education. I will never forget them and the strength they've put into making me a better thinker and learner." Faith Wills, "I want to thank all the teachers who helped us grow. You've guided us and not only educated us, but also taught us some life lessons. You've all motivated us and helped us not to give up, no matter what was happening in our lives at the moment." Jeffrey Olette said, where's Jeffrey? There's Jeff. "I just want to say thanks to all the teachers who got us through middle school." Mason Murdoch, "Even though I felt like giving up," there's Mason. "Even though I felt like giving up, my teachers and family members didn't. They pushed me until I had no choice but to try again. And guess what? Because of their trust, I was close to getting all A's and B's." Finally, Mackenzie Broadley. "Don't forget about the teachers," she wrote. "Thank you for putting up with us throughout the year. We all know we can be a pain, but we know you love us." She also added, "When I lost someone very close to me this year, people who were mere acquaintances asked me how I was and if I was okay. And a small gesture like that made me love this school even more." But as administrators, teachers, community members, we're here tonight to say thank you to the 8th grade class. Thank you for showing us your willingness to work collaboratively with one another, for being friends to one another, and for supporting one another. 8th grade, it's been an honor to be your principal. Thank you for everything you've given to the Wareham Middle School. Thank you.
right, I'd like to give you an introduction. Our keynote speaker is up next. Dr. Andrea Schwalm is the Assistant Superintendent at the Wareham Public Schools. She is responsible for curriculum, instruction, assessment, evaluation, strategic, and school improvement planning. Dr. Schwalm was a middle school English teacher for 10 years, an assistant principal and a principal, prior to coming to Wareham as the assistant superintendent. Dr. Schwalm has a bachelor's degree in education and humanities from Lesley University, a master's degree in educational leadership from Salem State University, a doctoral degree from Northeastern University. Dr. Schwalm is also an adjunct professor at Bridgewater State University and most recently Florida Gulf Coast University. And most importantly, she brings her passion to work every day for education and the students of Wareham. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Andrea Schwalm.
Thank you so much. You look great out there, by the way. It's so lovely to watch you walk through the door, and the national anthem was beautifully sung, so thank you very much for that. I want to thank Dr. Stedman, Ms. Cromaldi, and Ms. Sack for asking me to speak tonight at tonight's 8th grade promotion ceremony. Thank you to the administrative team, department chairs, deans, and school committee members for your support and continued commitment to our students. And thank you, Dr. Shaverhood, for hiring me. I am grateful every day to have the opportunity to serve all of you. Welcome to all the family members here to witness your child's transition to 9th grade. You are here today to celebrate your right to passage to the next leg of your journey. You could not be here without the tireless dedication of all of the teachers you have met along the way. Somehow, whether you liked it or not, they have contributed to this moment and will continue to do so as long as you are in school. So a huge thank you to them. I love teachers, I love students, and I'm so fortunate every day to be working with them to help you. I have prepared a list of things that I hope can potentially assist you through high school and contribute to an impactful, healthy, happy life. Number 1, pay close attention to the Wareham High School portfolio requirements. It will not seem important to you initially. However, as seniors, you will be required to collect a lot of your work. It is a graduation requirement, and if you are organized right away, trust a teacher's advice, it will be no problem when you get to that point. You will avoid frantically trying to gather and find your work. Number 2, choose to be happy. It is a choice, by the way. Number 3, a little secret. The one thing teachers care about is that you care about yourself. You demonstrate that when you listen to the knowledge they desperately try to share with you. In this field, we have dedicated our lives to attaining advanced degrees so that we can impact your lives. We know what you need to learn. Trust us. All you have to do is care, work hard, ask questions, and do your best. Number 4, never compromise your own integrity. Always act in a way that exemplifies a spirit of goodness. Karma will take care of the rest, believe me. Number 5, be conscious of your choices. Try to learn what it might be like to walk in another's shoes before you act. Number 6, ask a lot of questions. Be thirsty to learn. Think critically. Communicate your thoughts, feelings, and ideas. Live by your principles. Be open-minded, caring, and take some risks. Push yourself. Take those harder courses. Join that club. Go on that trip. Give it all you have and stop worrying so much about grades. Learn. Knowledge is empowering because what you know is yours to keep forever. No one can take that away. Maintain some balance. Rest well, eat well, and laugh often. Number 7, know that we are extremely proud of you. Your presence matters. You are somebody. And finally, adapting a verse from Imagine Dragons. You ready? Let kids laugh at you if they must. Keep scheming, dream, smile on that big stage, and most importantly, always remember you are the lightning before the thunder. Congratulations.
For the presentation of the President's Award for Educational Excellence, I would like to introduce Dean of Students, Ms. Jessica Andrews, and Melissa Hokinson, School Guidance Counselor.
Thank you. I'm going to make this quick because I need my fan back. I'm going to read you a letter from the Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos. Congratulations on being selected as the 2018 President's Education Award recipient. The President's Education Awards program was founded in 1983. Every year since then, the program has provided our nation's elementary, middle, and high schools with the opportunity to recognize graduating students who meet high standards of academic excellence and those who have given their best effort, often overcoming obstacles to their learning. She said, I am honored to join the President, your community, and your school in recognizing you with the 2018 award. As we celebrate this accomplishment, I also encourage you to continue on the path that led you to your selection. Education is a lifelong process of learning and discovery, and I lost my place. Sorry. By setting high standards for yourself, by utilizing the educational opportunities before you, and by diligently striving to reach your goals, you are well on your way toward reaping those rewards. I commend you for your academic achievements, and I hope you will continue to pursue your educational goals. Your community and your country are counting on you. Best wishes for your continued success. All right, ready? The first award goes to Olivia Powers. Benjamin Berjali. Amaya Anderson. Glenn Barrows. Faith Wills. Allison Sharafa. Allison Horton. Adrian Padden. Maverick Kavakis. Chloe Hogan. Abby Wixton. Tatiana Famania. Noah Reardon. Madison Murphy. Colleen Hogan. And Marissa Corrier. Congratulations. Be very proud of yourselves.
All right, please be seated. For the presentation of the Norman Sylvester Citizenship Award, I would like to welcome to the podium Stacy Sylvester and Dr. Pete Stedman.
Good evening. It's always my honor and pleasure to be here. This is the 22nd year. My dad died 24 years ago. 22 years we've been doing this award to the 8th grade, which was a grade that was near and dear to my dad. He always felt in the 8th grade that the students were able to exemplify citizenship, a friendship, a willingness, and a giving back to this town. And that is one thing my dad always strived for, having been a school committee member, a police officer, a citizen of this town, was to give back. So to each and every one of you, I say congratulations, but I also say to you, as you go on and as you go into the higher grades and eventually when you graduate, no matter what you do in your life, take time, please, to come back to your hometown and help the other students coming up and other people in your town. Be proud you're from Wareham and always come back and give to Wareham. Thank you.
The criteria for this award: through his years as a member of the Wareham School Committee and in countless unpublicized gestures, Norman Sylvester proved his devotion to the youth of Wareham. The Norman Sylvester Award recognizes one 8th grade student who has consistently exemplified a spirit of good citizenship and willingness to give unselfishly. It is our pleasure to recognize Miss Mackenzie Broadley for this award.
I would now like to introduce our valedictorian, Olivia Powers, and our salutatorians, Amaya Anderson and Ben Brajoli, to the podium, please.
Good afternoon, Dr. Stedman, Dr. Shaverhood, Dr. Schwam, faculty, staff, students, family, and friends. I would like to take the time and thank you for coming to celebrate our transition from middle school to high school. Well, we finally done it. As we sit here today, our middle school careers are coming to a close right before our very eyes. The next chapter of our lives lies ahead of us, and I am certain everyone is both excited and nervous to become a high school freshman. No matter where you find yourself, your future will never be certain. I feel confident in saying that we definitely are prepared to face whatever obstacles we may encounter during our high school career. Middle school was no doubt a tough journey. I have seen everyone around me work hard at something, whether it's academics or sports. Each one of us has excelled at something and will take a different path. In 5th grade, it was a step into new territory, the Wareham Middle School. A run forward, we had just mastered walking. 6th grade was the year of discovery. It was all more familiar, but with new opportunities opening up to us. In 7th grade, we gained experiences that we would have never been aware of. Our 8th grade year began with the subtle realization that we are now the upperclassmen, the leaders of WMS, and concluded with the development of new goals and ambitions for our first year of high school. Some of us will have a rocky path, where others may have a steep one. Some might even find a fork in the road. We have taken chances and experienced changes. But no matter what the future holds for us, it will be unique, as we all are. We have set higher goals and must keep pushing forward and shape our own destiny. We will take chances in life. Chances academically and chances socially, creating new friends and stronger bonds. We've all experienced new atmospheres and true achievements. One thing is certain, we would not be where we are today without the help and support along the way. The amount of new knowledge that we hold today is credit that we owe to all of our teachers, who taught us curriculum inside the classroom and life lessons out of it. Thank you to our parents and guardians who stood behind us no matter what. Thank you to all who have made our middle school career and experience what it is today. Thank you in helping us pursue our dreams and goals, making it possible to move forward with grace and integrity. With all the paths we took, all the decisions we made, they helped us to realize who we were and who we wanted to be. We learned not to follow in footsteps, but to create our own. Middle school was a chance for us to shine and stand up for our own beliefs. We didn't let our fears prevent us from showing our true selves. It was a tough lesson to learn and an even harder skill to gain, but we have set our own trends and goals, not to let anyone discourage us. Middle school gave us a chance to learn who we are, walk with confidence, and live without holding back. With the next 4 years, to define who we are once more, we will never forget what we have learned within Wareham Middle School. We will never forget the chances we took, the changes we have gone through, and certainly the memories we have created together in this school. Memories that can never be erased. And now we sit here, waiting to see what the future holds. So as this chapter ends, we are more than ready to begin the next. Remember to think outside the box, to overcome any obstacles, and keep pushing forward. And I would like to thank Ms. Thatcher, who was unfortunately not able to make it today, but she was an amazing role model and inspiration to us all. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Good evening, administration, faculty, staff, family, and fellow classmates. I'm honored to be standing here as a representative for our class. When I was told by Dr. Stedman that I had to give this speech, I asked my mom for advice. She said, "Go ask your father." So I did. My dad's response was, and I quote, "Graduation is a defining moment of life. Delivering a speech is an honor, so Google it." So I did. Google said, "Introduce yourself and greet the audience and talk about your accomplishments." So here it goes. Hello, my name is Ben Brojali, and through my time at Wareham Middle School, I've lost 3 school IDs, 2 Chromebook chargers, and broke 1 Chromebook. I've lost lots of work, and most days I forget to bring a pencil to school. Yet here I am. Anything is possible. Google then told me to have a theme. So after giving that some thought, I came up with this theme: simple choices. My parents and teachers have taught me that life is a matter of 2 choices, good or bad. Don't blame anybody else for your mistakes. Take some personal responsibility. Work hard. It's all up to you. Commit to be great. Decide in your life to be better, and when you get there, don't just maintain that level, excel, and take risks. I finished second in my class. Some might say second is a first loser, but when you finish last in med school, they call you a doctor. That just doesn't seem fair to me. But life isn't fair. We come from all different backgrounds and situations, and we could all make excuses for our failures. But it's really up to us as individuals. It's really not that complicated. Think about it. There are only 3 primary colors, but look what an artist does with those colors. And there are only 7 musical notes, but look what a musician can do with those notes. Lou Holtz, the great Notre Dame football coach, once said, "There's never a wrong time to do the right thing, and there's never a right time to do the wrong thing." Again, not very complicated. My advice is we can't all be the best athlete, student, artist, or Fortnite player. We can all try our hardest and be the best that we can be. It's that simple. Thank you, Wareham Middle School teachers, administrators, and support staff who have all played a role in helping us to be the best that we can be. I feel very fortunate to be a product of the Wareham Public Schools.
Good evening, parents, friends, teachers, administrators, and of course the graduating class of 2022. Today marks the end of our middle school experience and the beginning of high school. For many of us, tonight will be the last time we celebrate as a class. The future brings many different paths for each and every one of us, and we will approach them head-on, ready for the next chapter. Our paths are surely varied, yet we all have one thing in common: the tools that Wareham Middle School and our teachers have given us for our future success in the high school. 4 years ago, we entered the middle school as eager, nervous 5th graders, excited at the idea of lockers, switching classes, and making new friends. With the help of so many supportive teachers, staff, and parents, we have packed these 4 years full of memories. Some good, some bad. We've shared field trips, field days, Halloween dances, glow dances, World Soccer Day, and of course, who can forget the annual pig races? For each of us, our time here has left an imprint, and in return, we have left one also. From sock drives to penny drives and can drives, we can also show that 1 or 2 people can really make a difference.
We know now that our actions most definitely do have an impact on others. It is my hope that as we continue to move forward, we each seek an opportunity to make a positive impact on others. If our time here as Vikings has shown us anything, it is that we are all Viking strong and have the ability to share this strength with others. Thank you to Dr. Stedman for bringing this powerful motto into our school. Think of this when you are unsure of who you are or what to do. Remember the Viking strength that runs through you. Use this strength to empower yourself and others. Use it to make your own decisions and opinions of others in the world. Don't let the negative thoughts of others influence your thoughts or opinions and alter your view of something or someone. As Steve Jobs once said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. Be strong enough to be yourself and not follow the crowd. Be kind to those who may need a friend, thoughtful with your words and sincere with your actions. This road may be lonely at times, and you may not win the popularity vote, but in the end, you will have no regrets of what you may have missed out on. And remember, the next 4 years is a chance to recreate yourself. Use these years to be all that you want. If you have not been involved in any activities, then get involved, participate, and show up. Join a sports team, join a club, join something. You don't have to be the star of the team, but you can be a part of it if you can't be a part of it if you don't show up. As these 4 years have passed so quickly, so will high school. You will have the ability to make the 4 next years as amazing as you want. Go out there and do it. Congratulations, class of 2022, we did it.
For the moment we've all been waiting for, I'd like to introduce Dr. Kimberly Shaver-Hood, Superintendent of Schools, and Dr. Pete Stedman, Middle School Principal, for the presentation of certificates.
Olivia Lee Powers. Amaya Joyce Anderson. Benjamin David Brojali. Aaliyah Wanda Alves. Gabriella Kasia Andrews. Jasmine Hope August. Sheridan Elizabeth Bancroft. Rainey Azaria Baptiste. Destiny Maria Barboza. Glenn Allen Barrows, Jr. Sophia Eva Barrows. Candace Marie Beach. Brianna Elizabeth Barringer. Edward William Berry, Jr. Aliana Daylin Black Holmes. Paige Elizabeth Borgalt. Mackenzie Claire Broadley. Maya Nicole Brown. Chloe Rain Brunette. Spencer Helder Kamara. Olivia Sky Canberra. Brendan Foster Kavakis. Ethan Foster Kavakis. Maverick Foster Kavakis. Isabella Chastity Chalmers. Evelyn Rose Chase. Logan Connor Cisneros. Ian Richard Stoddard Clive. Chase Nelson Colon. Nevaeh Jean Coons. Brenna Haley Susan Corey. Heather Nicole Cormier. Melody Leilani Cortez. Marissa Marie Corrier. Autumn Hope Corinne Cost. Aiden Jeffrey Cox. Mia Loren Cromwell. Kevin Michael DeColibus Jr. Carly Reese Delgado. Evelyn Danelle Renee Delori. Paul Daniel DeLuca. Kylie Rose DeMello. Joseph Michael DePaulo Jr. Alyssa Kimberly Diller. Margaret Maureen DePasquale. Shania Marie Donahue. Amira Marie El Sayed. Megan Kathleen England. Jacob Christopher Enright. Nicole Rosaline Eugenio. Tatiana Marie Famania. Valentina Fernandez. Aiden Jacob Fowler. Riley Grace Fox. J. Allen Franklin. Oliver George Gakidis. Daniel Robert Gallus. Morgan Marie Gifford. Riley Bridget Glass. Dorian Gerard Glisper. Cyrus Robert Gomes. Riley Madison Gomes. Garrett Riley Goodman. Kimberly Christine Goslin. Dylan Ryan Haypenny. Chloe Ann Chauncey Hogan. Amari Nawarrior Hicks. Lawrence Michael Hendricks, Jr. Colleen Rose Hogan. Karina May Holmgren. Allison Marie Horton. Alexander Christopher Hume. Zoe Jade Iandoli. Bridget Elizabeth Irving. Ariana Louise Judge. Emily Denise Keating. Kelsey Cheyenne Kennedy. Lily Madison Kilcoyne. Riker Owen King. Jenna Marie Klemp. Skyla Ray Kuda. Juliana Valentina Lahome. Jillian Teresa Leonardo.
Where did you put kids' stuff? I need it.
There's stuff under my chair, Miss Deborah has it. Jeremy John Lopez. Logan Daniel McDonald. Tyler Aaron McIver. Eric Joseph Mancuso. Jason May Plager. Alton Jerome McCain IV. Maria Carmel McGrath. Colby Patrick McKinnon. Stephen Lawrence Mendes. Brandon Lee Minkle. Mason Logan Murdoch. Madison Nicole Murphy. Jared Navoychuk. Brady Evan Oakes. Lily May Odabashian. Cassandra Lynn Oldfield. Courtney Alyssa Osborne. Jeffrey George Roulette. Caleb James Pacheco. Adrian Sheila Padden. Landon James Pasquale. Christopher Michael Peckham Jr. Milena Gomes Pedrera. Haley Ann Pelletier. Jessica May Pender Vizina. Emily Francesca Perdomo. Anaya Lisha Perez. Ava Jane Perez. Michael Julian Patron. Mackenzie Lee Pimentel. Laura Lee Pinkston. Hunter Aaron Pinsky. Sean Joseph Pollock. Jocelyn Marie Protz. Noah Yeaton Reardon. Alexis Mackenzie Reed. Molly Nicole Roberts. Louis Roman III. Amber Lee Rose. Jaron Allen Rose. Randy Marie Rose. Douglas William Santos Jr. Emily Ann Elizabeth Schluter. Hannah Marie Scholes. Allison Nicole Sharafa. Michaela Beth Semio. Kent Jeffrey Silva, Jr. Shelby Marie Silva. Andre Joseph Sylvia. Emily Ann Spear. Mason Cody Still. Vincent Wayne Tamburini II. Gabrielle Elizabeth Theodore. Shane Robert Thibault. James Covey Thomas Jr. Nathaniel Lewis Thomas. Keely Weaver Thornell. Emmanuel Robert Torres. Caitlin Irene Trask. Austin James Tripp. Hayden Jean Turner. Simone Elise Vasconcelos Cash. Brendan Richard Viga. Adrian Joseph Leonard. Sebastian Avery Via Kashner. Skyla Marie Vroom. Bernadette Cecilia Westgate. Abby Elena Wixton. Luke Christopher Wiley. Faith Mary Marie Wills. Emma Lynn Winchell. Inez Carol Woodward. Jaden Richard Yates. Catherine Elizabeth Young. Cameron Ashton DeMello. Emmeline Hannah Little. Please be seated.
Congratulations to the class of 2022. I would like to thank all of the teachers, staff, and custodians who made this evening possible. If I could please ask you to exit to the left of the gymnasium, and you can have your photo opportunities outside. Thank you all for coming, and have a great evening.